Thank you so much for joining us today on the Economy of One channel. I'm Elizabeth Allen, and I am so glad you're here. We are here today with my brilliant partner, I stress the word brilliant, Frank Panura. Frank, we're so glad you are with us. We're talking today, continuing the discussion on relationships, and I'm wondering, what are the benefits of creating and nurturing a relationship base?
Well, there are two big ones. The first one is the deeper and broader your base of relationships happens to be, the deeper and broader, the more of a resource you can be for your relationships. Being a resource for everyone is what allows you to nurture your relationships. So, create value for them if they need something. We all know if you don't nurture your relationships, well, at least we know, if you don't nurture your relationships, you just have a network of strangers. The second huge benefit to having a deep, broad base of relationships is that I actually get to create my own good timing and luck. I mean, when we're at home, we need something. What do? We call a friend, someone we trust. Same thing happens at work. When a business owner needs something, he or she will pick up the phone and call the people they trust and respect. Well, if I know a lot of people, my base of relationships is deep and broad. I stack the odds in my favor. That business owner, when that business owner calls a friend, that friend will know me, which might create opportunities for me.
A question I have for you, when you say nurture relationships, what do you mean by that?
Well, creating value for other people personally or professionally. So, certainly professionally, bringing somebody a client, that's wonderful. But I have found the greatest amount of impact I've had on my relationship base is by creating personal value. I don't know, somebody might have a son or daughter graduating from college. They need some mentoring. They might need an attorney. They might need just whatever personal need they might have. That's how I nurture the relationship personally and professionally. But
Right.
personal impact or creating value for people personally always has the greatest amount of impact.
And sometimes it's just the smallest gesture. A lot of
Right.
times when we talk about nurturing, sometimes people get this look on their face like, oh no, 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 you're not leaving your baby over here. In other words, I'm not taking on some huge responsibility or commitment. But what we're talking about are simple acts of kindness, simple acts of thoughtfulness that demonstrate to the person you're really paying attention to where their needs are personally, either with their family or with their situation or professionally. For a lot of people, that takes that extra bit of effort to really ask the question, what have I done for this person lately? And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about nurturing relationships and creating a true relationship base. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that, Frank?
Yeah, I spend my days are about creating value for my relationships and others, but certainly my relationships, because that's where all my business comes from. So not only is it a way for you to do for others, which is great, it's also smart business. That's a wonderful combination. And you've heard me say many times, yeah, you want somebody to remember you forever, do help make them money or help one of their kids. So it works for me.
Timeless advice there, timeless advice. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. This was short and sweet from the Economy of One channel. I'm Elizabeth Allen with Frank Panura. Please subscribe now. Thank you.